Day 1, Cederberg. Sanddrif campsite was our first stopover, and we stayed there for 2 nights. We were pretty relieved to get there after a very hot and dusty road. Thank goodness it was very green and there was lots of water, and we were just happy to be there. We had a beautiful little drive into the campsite, trees everywhere, lots of shade, green grass, and we arrived at our beautiful site, number 26. We went for a swim. I think the only thing that we set up in the van was connecting it to power so that our fridge could operate again. Other than that, we were in that water very fast. It was probably like 35 degrees or something like that. Super hot. So, I mean, look at this beach and the sand. Most welcome for sure. Happy days.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
That evening I made us a salad, and Colin bride us a delicious pork espetada. Ta-da! That evening we enjoyed a beautiful golden sunset, and then we slept like babies. The next day we woke up, had a coffee, and got ready for a climb. I did Colin's hair, which I love to do every day. We have a variation of favorite styles. We got ready. I missed my cue. And then we took a walk up to the crag. It was probably about 35 degrees, and so please appreciate this fancy shot, because Colin had to go back in the heat and retrieve the camera. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do to get that good shot. After our second night at Sanddrif, we headed further down to the Cederberg, where we stayed at the beautiful Lylius private campsite. We had a campsite all to ourselves, where we could park the van. It was beautiful. We had so much space, and it was actually a lot cooler with the cloud cover. We're very grateful for that. But we had our own little Lapa area. Inside we had a place to sit, a beautiful view, an amazing Colin. We had our fireplace or fire pit, we had a kitchen and prep area, our own bathroom. It was truly magnificent. And that afternoon and evening was the most spectacular sunset I think either of us have ever seen. It was just forever changing colors, orange and purples and grays and blues. And it was so lovely because it gave us a bit of respite from the super hot day that preceded. It's just magnificent. Colin got a beautiful fire going for us that evening, and I made a tuna salad with a peanut satay sauce. I actually made this into a 20-minute long sort of show, if you will, where you get to see the whole process. Happy days. There were so many bugs that we actually sat by the fire that night. The lights were attracting all these flying ants, which were brought in by the storm. So we had to get out their way. The next day, Colin got very creative with his fitness regime, using whatever he could at the campsite to do his pull-ups and dead hangs. And there's actually another separate video with him just doing this. But yeah, we had a beautiful place We had that pool pretty much to ourselves because there was no one else there. Colin getting creative on the countertop. Yeah, nice one. And even getting creative in the van. No excuse, hey Colin? You can make the most of your surroundings to stay fit. We actually moved our van down to the pool area that night because we could actually park it under some trees, which we kind of needed. It was so hot. But look at this sunset. We just had the most incredible sunsets and this beautiful, beautiful light. Man, it was epic. This is what I've been spending most of my time doing. Editing face coming up. I was actually a lot more frustrated than that. But, I mean, can't really complain when you're doing your work in a beautiful office like this with plenty breaks to stay cool in the pool. And
Okay, so we've decided it's such a beautiful day and it's pretty hot out there. So we've set up next to the swimming pool and we're going to get creative. We've got out our painting stuff and we're just going to play. But what is a bit of creativity without a great bottle of wine? So let's pour us a bit of creativity. Looking forward to a great afternoon.
that afternoon we did some art stuff.
Yoda. Oh, that was fun.
Yeah. I drew the Magic Garden in Calvinia, which was our next stop.
Well, it's a beautiful evening here at the Lylius campsite in the Cederberg. Lovely balmy weather. And we're just starting to prepare for our braai. Had a beautiful swim earlier. And there's a lovely communal area where one can prep your food. And a lovely braai spot down the other side there. There's Louise preparing supper. I'm just going to go and check on the fire. It's been a beautiful sunset here, stunning. And you can see the last rays of the sun out in the distance there. It's a seriously beautiful evening.
Okay guys, so that's it for now. We still have our night in Nieuwoudtville and our 2 nights in Calvinia, where we are currently, to edit. And actually by the time we get around to editing that, there'll probably be an extra 4 or 5 nights to edit that.
We're heading into no man's land basically now, right up in the Northern Cape and the Kalahari in that area. And we've been advised that there's a limited access for Wi-Fi and even normal cell phone coverage. So we're going dark for a bit, but we will be back.
We will.
Yeah.
And hopefully by then my editing skills would have improved and hastened.
We've
Because
learned
yesterday
a lot.
we spent from 10 in the morning till 9 at night editing this video.
Yes, it's quite a challenge, but
It's
we're learning a
really
lot, and it's been an amazing experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
And
see
I think
you soon.
it's actually quite a blessing in disguise heading into this no Wi-Fi zone, because it's going to force us to just relax and actually enjoy it, which I honestly am struggling to do because it's just been like
Hectic.
film, edit,
Okay.
and we need some time just to be.
Yeah. Cheers, guys.
Peace out.
See you soon.